Hello, my name is Teacher Miranda, and I have been with VipKid for about 10 months now. I figured I would make some helpful tips for people that are thinking about just getting started and what are the best things to buy just in the very beginning when you're just starting to get going. Of course, the biggest thing is a computer with a webcam. When I first got started, my webcam was the internal webcam, and then I upgraded after about 10 months, and I currently have a Logitech webcam. It cost me about $50, but it was definitely worth it because it increases the quality of the picture. I don't need to worry as much about lighting. Also, a headset. It is mandatory to have a headset. Sometimes they won't catch that in your interview, but you could get marked down a couple of points. This headset was my second one because my cat ripped apart the first one, so be careful of that. This headset was about $30. I find that the gaming headsets with the big earpieces are a lot more comfortable. Name tag. They will definitely like a name tag. Some people have fancy name tags. Mine, I made it out of construction paper and Sharpies and then laminated it. Also, with your backgrounds, I went cheap with my background. So this was just a printout. This came free from a restaurant. This was $1 from Dollar Tree. My most expensive background items are my dry erase boards. So I actually have 3 of them. This one I already had before I started. So I guess I only bought 2 for this purpose. For props, my biggest used thing is my dry erase board. I also have most of my props. It's nice because I have 3 kids, so I can usually borrow their stuff. I have a lot of props, food props, dry erase boards, of course. You will need a puppet. The puppets help a lot, especially if you have a kid that seems to parrot. So that would be like if you ask, "How are you today?" Instead of them saying, "I'm happy," they'll just say, "How are you today?" So then you could talk to the dog and be like, "How are you today?" "I am happy." "Your turn." "I am happy." Good job. So then this will work out nicely. Sometimes too, if the kid isn't getting engaged, you can use the dog if you know that they like animals. If we're talking about colors or fruits, I could ask, "Apple," circle, apple. And then for extension, you could be like, "What color is the apple?" "Red." Good job. So that's a nice way for these props. You could use it multiple ways. If you don't have a lot of props, I've also made them. This one I cut out of a pancake box. So that has worked nicely for me. You can also, of course, a lot of the time if we have like wants versus needs, a bottle of water, you can usually just find stuff around your house. Rewards. So they want you to have secondary rewards. I have a lot of different reward options. Sometimes I'll have a reward where it'll just be you could take your dry erase board and you could do like drawing a picture. So I'll start with like eyes. And then as they're going along, the next step will be like, "Good job. The picture is gonna get ears." And then we'll go to nose. And then they can also guess the animal. We'll figure out how many steps. Sometimes you can incorporate, if there's a lesson on food, then we could do, "The dog gets an orange." And then we could be like, "What does the dog say?" "Arf, arf, arf, arf." And then we'll keep going. So we'll be like, "Banana, apple." So each time they do well, and I usually time my rewards in 5-minute increments because then you'll remember to give the rewards. Also, as you get started with VipKid, they use stars. You click on them. So I have a star that I'll hold up when I give a star. This is another kind of reward. So this one, if you don't have extra dry erase boards, I've seen some people use cookie sheets, but these are all magnetic. I made these myself too, so they're basically free minus cost of paper and cheap magnets. So this is a Peppa Pig one. So then I'll have Peppa, and you could do extensions. So what color is Peppa's outfit? Or if it's a family lesson, then there's Daddy Pig. And then what I'll do for their characters, because you might not necessarily remember who they are, I make a cheat sheet on the back. So this one is Zaza Zebra. So then I can remember who they are. I also really like this prop reward because this has been pretty popular. I found this treasure box for about $2 at a thrift store. And then I'll be like, what is in the treasure box? Open it up, and you can put in items that are geared towards the lesson, or sometimes I'll just do random stuff if you know that maybe a kid likes jewelry or something. And I'll be like, oh, a ring, and then you show it. Some people will put the jewelry on themselves. And then for dress code. So basically for the dress code, you just have to make sure that you are making yourself a good reflection on yourself, because the parents are booking you and they have thousands and thousands and thousands of people to pick from. I personally always wear orange. You don't have to wear orange. You do want to dress conservative. Don't show your shoulders. Don't have a V-neck, anything like that. They frown upon logos and stuff. Some people still wear them, but I like to stick with orange. You can get these shirts from Walmart for about $3. I have some with my name on them. But just to start with, I would kind of pick whatever you have in your closet. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to make more videos on just some tips and tricks to get started. And if you would like more information or like to use my referral code, it is below. As well as I have a Facebook group that you feel free to join, and that information is below as well. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy working for VipKid. Goodbye.